Welcome to the Ports and Shipping News from Visakhapatnam. World Bank, regional disruptions drive changes in global container port performance ranking. Traditionally, one of the major challenges to stimulating improvement in the efficiency of ports has historically been the lack of a reliable, consistent, and comparable basis on which to compare operational performance across different ports. While modern ports collect data for performance purposes, the quality, consistency, and availability of data, the definitions employed, and the capacity and willingness of the organizations to collect and transmit data to a collating body have all precluded the development of a robust comparable measures to assess performance across ports and time. The introduction of new technologies, increased digitalization, and the willingness on the part of industry stakeholders to work collectively toward system-wide improvements have now provided the opportunity to measure and compare container port performance in a robust and reliable manner. A partnership has resulted in this technical report, which is the fourth iteration of the Container Port Performance Index, CPPI, produced by the Transport Global Practice of the World Bank in collaboration with the Global Intelligence and Analytics Division of S&P Global Market Intelligence. The CPPI is intended, as in its earlier iterations, to serve as a reference point for improvement for key stakeholders in the global economy, including national governments, port authorities and operators, development agencies, supranational organizations, various maritime interests, and other public and private stakeholders in trade, logistics, and supply chain services. The performance of a port may be assessed based on a myriad of measurements, such as terminal capacity or space utilization, cost, landside connectivity and services, or ship-to-shore interchange. The CPPI is based on available empirical objective data pertaining exclusively to time expended in a vessel stay in a port and should be interpreted as an indicative measure of container port performance, but not a definitive one. Maritime transport forms the foundation of global trade and the manufacturing supply chain. The maritime industry provides the most cost-effective, energy-efficient, and dependable mode of transportation for long distances. More than 80% of global merchandise trade, by volume, is transported via sea routes. A considerable and increasing proportion of this volume, accounting for about 35% of total volumes and over 60% of commercial value, is carried in containers. The emergence of containerization brought about significant changes in how and where goods are manufactured and processed, a trend that is likely to continue with digitalization. Container ports are critical nodes in global supply chains and essential to the growth strategies of many emerging economies. In numerous cases, the development of high-quality container port infrastructure operating efficiently has been a prerequisite for successful export-led growth strategies. Comparing operational performance across ports has been a major challenge for improving global value chains due to the lack of a reliable, consistent, and comparable basis. Top-ranked container ports in the CPPI 2023 are Yangshan Port, China, in first place, followed by the Port of Salalah, Oman, in second place, retaining their ranking from the CPPI 2022. Third place in the CPPI 2023 is occupied by the Port of Cartagena, up from fifth place in the CPPI 2022, whilst Tangier Mediterranean retains its fourth place ranking. Tanjung Pelepah improved one position to fifth, Ningbo moved up from 12th in 2022 to 7th in 2023, and Port Said moved from 16th to 10th in 2023. Ports moving in the other direction in the top 10, Khalifa Port falls from 3rd position in 2022 to 29th position in CPPI 2023. Hamad Port which fell from 8th in 2022 to 11th in 2023.